Aber wir hören jetzt This Town, den ersten Track von Patricia Barber, Click.
This town is a lonely town, not the only town like this town. This town is a make you town or a break you town and bring you downtown. This town is a quiet town or a riot town like this town. This town is a love you town or a shove you down and push you round town.
This is from Patricia's latest album, Click. And I'm going to show you a little bit of how the sausage was made. Let me have Ulrike play you the first, just opening of this last track again. Listen to it carefully.
This town is a lonely town, not the only town like this town. This town is a make you town or a break you town and bring you downtown. This town.
Now, the reason I played that for you up till where the drummer is actually playing in that opening. But the studio is such that he's in a booth, they're hearing the drums in their headphones, and they're playing to the drummer. And when we were out mixing at Skywalker, to me, I was listening to it and I said, you know, this is just darn boring. Nothing's happening here. What if we just listen to the voice and the bass? And that's what you heard there. And then we mixed that and we sent it to Patty and said, here you are. And she said, oh, that sounds fine. She didn't even realize that we had turned off the drums for the first 8 bars, 16 bars, something like that.
45 seconds.
Yeah. But it's a way of being able to be kind of creative in the studio and kind of build the arc of the arrangement. And we did that, and so that's the first track on here. Has anyone never heard of Patricia Barber before? Is that possible in an audiophile? Good, I like that. We'll play you another track from Click. We'll play Shall We Dance?
Shall We Dance?
Here's Shall We Dance.
Shall we dance on a bright cloud of music? Shall we fly? Shall we dance? Shall we then say goodnight and mean goodbye? or perchance when the last little star has left the sky, shall we still be together with our arms around each other? And shall you be my new romance on the clear understanding that this kind of thing can happen? Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Shall we dance?
So to tell you a little bit of the history of this record. This was recorded in Chicago. Ulrike did some editing in Brooklyn, then we took it out to Skywalker in California, mixed it in both stereo and 5.1, and then it got mastered in Maine by Bob Ludwig. And what you're hearing is a recording that's got no EQ, no compression, and no digital reverb. This is all, we actually make a live chamber in the live room at Skywalker, and that is, it's a beautiful, beautiful room that seats about 85 or so musicians, but we turned into our echo, and that's actually what's the reverb that you're hearing. It's just a very natural, natural room with a couple of mics and a couple of speakers, and we just kind of make the room shake a little bit, just like this, whichever wall it's coming from. So we're going to play you one last track, and we know it wouldn't be a Patricia Barber album if we didn't leave you a little bit depressed. And so what we're going to play for you is a track that just, when we recorded it, it was the last thing we did because we knew we couldn't do anything after this. And when I sequenced the album, I knew we couldn't put this in the middle of the album because there's nothing that could come after. So this is a song I'm sure most of you would know. It's a Stevie Wonder tune called All in Love is Fair. So.
All is fair in love. Love's a crazy game. Two people vow to stay in love is one, they say. But all has changed with time. The future no one can see. The road you leave behind, ahead lies misery. All is fair in love. I had to go away. Takes her pen to write the words again. All is fair in love. All of fate's a chance. It's either good or bad. I'd toss my coin to say in love with me you'd stay. But all in war is so cold. You either win or lose. When all is put away, losing side I'll play. All is fair in love. I should have never left your side. A writer takes her pen to write the words again. All is fair in love.
Now, Dry Eye in the House, I can see it. That was Patricia from her latest album, Click. And those of you from the VDT, we're going down to Finale for headphones at about 5:15. But for myself, Jim Anderson, and for Ulrike Schwarz, we'd like to thank you. And we'd also like to thank TAD for supplying this outrageously good equipment that we can play back our recordings and have them sound pretty good. So thank you all for listening. We really appreciate it. Thank you.